Congratulations, you finally made it to 4 p.m. You know what that means. Happy hour. It's time to kick back, relax, and dive into the world of sports with the Young and Norvell Show. Whether you're catching up on the latest scores, analyzing the big plays, or gearing up for tonight's games, we've got you covered. So grab a cold one, settle in, and let's talk sports. Here they are, Patrick Young and Terry Norvell.
All right, Patrick Young. I'm Terry Norvell. We are kicking off a Tuesday edition of the Young and Norvell Show. Hope everybody's hooked up with us and ready to rock and roll. A lot to cover today on the program. NFL football, college football, Major League Baseball, 12 games basically left the baseball season. We'll get to that as we go. Patrick Young, how the heck are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Patrick Young, can you hear me? Man, you've never sounded better, Patrick. I know they're excited. Josh is here. Hopefully we're going to work out our broadcast issues here. Having a little bit of a issue here and there with some hookup. But hopefully people can at least hear us as we give you the Tuesday edition of the Young and Norvell Show, coming to you from Hurricanes in deep. We sound good. Well, that's good. So far, we sound good. We are in deep in Mandarin, the heart of Mandarin, one of the great communities in and around our Duval County settings here. A lot to cover today, Patrick, including Major League Baseball. We hope to have our buddy. We hope to have Kade Kistner from Sports Illustrated. We hope to have him on a little bit later and talking Major League Baseball, Dude, NFL. He covers both.
Sorry. I know you were going to, at some point, the Braves last night. 9-0. 9 runs off of 4 hits. Four hits.
Oh.
Man.
Patrick, what about that 4-game series? The Braves and the Dodgers, Patrick, they played 4 games. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The Braves win the first 2 games, I think it was 16-3. The Dodgers win the final 2 games, 18-2. It was the craziest, but the Braves needed to win the series, not split the series. Oh, boy, the Braves, one game behind the Mets. Everybody's got about 12 games to go.
I guess you would want, to go. If I'm going to choose, I would choose the Mets just because they've had better health, I guess, throughout this season in terms of you can look at the catastrophic injuries the Braves have suffered this year, and it's just like would not go away. So maybe the Mets can get in and ruffle some feathers here somewhere, but I don't believe the Braves have enough. Yeah, they might have enough to win a game, but they don't have enough to win a series.
We'll have Kade Kistner on. Kade is obviously the Sports Illustrated publisher for Major League Baseball and the NFL. He covers those 2 leagues very, very well. I've got all this. I've got the schedules for the next 12 games. Everybody has basically 12 games, Patrick. They basically have 12 games left, and it's pretty compelling. The Braves are down 1 game in the wild card, right? They're 1 game behind the Mets. The Braves have 3 games at Cincinnati, 3 games at Miami, so that's doable, okay? That's not terrible. Then the Braves have 3 home games with the Mets, and then they close the season with 3 home games with Kansas City, who, Patrick, Kansas City, they're fighting for their wild card lives, okay? So those 2 final series for the Braves, the opponents are needed. Okay, so that's the Braves. Here's the Mets, and we'll go over this with Kade in a little bit if we have to. The Mets, they have 2 more games starting tonight with Washington. They have 4 games at home next with Philadelphia. The Phillies, who have run away with the division, okay? They've got 4 games with the Phillies, but the Phillies don't really need the games. They've already they haven't quite clinched, but they're about to clinch. So then the Mets have the 3 games with the Braves and 3 games with Milwaukee. So very, very intriguing final 2 or 3 series coming up on the National League side with the Braves and the Mets. Now, Patrick, let's go to the American League. Everything's pretty much settled in the American League except who's going to be the division winner in the American League East. You know, the Yankees and the Orioles have been fighting all season long. Patrick, the Yankees and the Orioles have rarely had anybody more than one, maybe 1.5 game lead. Right now, the Orioles are 3 games behind the Yankees, and that is rare. This thing has been tight all year long. Here's what they have, Patrick. The Orioles have 3 games left at home against San Francisco, a really good team that's going to win a wild card in the National. The Orioles have 3 games at home with Detroit. Then, how about this? The same 3-game series that the Mets and the Yankees are playing each other. I'm sorry, the Mets and the Braves are playing each other. The Orioles and the Yankees play 3 more games at home in New York. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
And then the Orioles face Miami. Woo!
Man.
We got some baseball coming up the last 12 games, my man.
Yeah. Gonna be good. I really like that the teams that are fighting for the spots are going to be playing each other at some point. I think that's even cooler. For them trying to clinch this last playoff
it stinks
spot.
when they don't play. And Patrick, here's one more thing I want to throw in that may be really, really fun as these 12 games play out. Okay, so the Yankees, you kind of know their schedule because I gave you the Orioles schedule, and they play. Here's the Yankees' final 12, basically. And there's an addendum in there, okay? You ready for this, Pat? Ready for this?
Yep.
Here are the Yankees.
Ready.
They are 3 games at Seattle, so they've got a West Coast road trip still ahead of them. The Yankees 3 games at Seattle, 3 games at Oakland. Okay, those are doable. Then they come back home, 3 games. They host Baltimore. That's going to be an absolute wild 3-game series. Yankees, Orioles, 3 games in New York. Now, how about this, Patrick? What if the Yankees are tied with the Orioles? What if the Yankees are 1 game ahead of the Orioles? The Yankees, let me set it up. The Yankees' final 3 games of the regular season, they will host the Pittsburgh Pirates. And you may say, what's the big deal? Well, I don't know yet what the pitching matchups will be. We're a little too far out. But what if the Pittsburgh Pirates and a guy named Paul Skeens is on the hill the final day of the regular season, and the Yankees need to win to beat the Orioles for the division, and you've got the rookie sensation on the mound? That's going to be fun if that happens, my man.
Yeah, that will be fun.
It's going to be fun.
And I like to think that they would let him, if he's, throwing a 1-hitter, 2-hitter, whatever, that they would let him finish because, season's over for the Pirates after that game. He can get as much rest as he needs. He won't be pitching in a game until for a long time. So, I'd love to see him pitch a complete game.
That factors in. Hey, that factors in. But what if Paul Skeens, that guy, the 102-mile-an-hour fastball, the rookie of the year, possible if he had more starts, he might be the Cy Young winner in the American League. He's like 10-2. What if Paul Skeens takes the mound and the Orioles are back there going, "Come on, Skeens.
I know, right?
Come on, Skeens," because they would want him to beat the Yankees. Oh, Major League Baseball is,
and that's
nice.
Nice for the Yankees to get some more. The Yankees can get some more scouting in on what we know inevitably is going to happen here. They're gonna sign old Paul Skeens in the next 2-3 years.
How about that? But how ironic is it that, and this happens every year, the Major League Baseball regular season, about 2 weeks left. The NFL regular season, about 2 weeks into the season. How about that?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the shirt
know
you
what
got
they're
on,
doing.
man? Looks like the Harlem Globetrotters. What do you got? What are you wearing right there?
Oh, that's that's that Keontae Johnson shirt I got. Keontae Johnson.
Oh, nice. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've
seen it before.
I've seen it. Hey,
I get to meet Trivia Pat today
before,
too.
yeah.
I'm excited about
We're gonna
that.
try and work on our
Trivia Pat.
Yeah, we're gonna try and work on our hookup here. We're on a bad hookup here at we are obviously at our Tuesday home, which is Hurricanes Julington Creek. We're gonna work on our hookup. Patrick is making his way here. We're gonna try and make that a little bit better hookup. We hope to talk to our buddy Kade Kistner about a number of things. And Patrick, you know, on Tuesdays we have Trivia Patrick. Yep. That throws us some trivia. So I'm looking forward to that about 5:35. Oh, yeah. How you feel? You feel smart?
No.
Feel smart? Always feel smart, right?
Nope. Don't feel smart. I don't feel good about it. Gonna embarrass myself on national television.
Listen to me.
Yep. I'm just letting you know.
Listen
so you're not like
on your way here.
Something.
On your way here, I need you to
take some smart pills.
No, I'm not accepting that. I need you to swing by some kind of a pharmacy and get some smart pills. I need smart pills out of you, okay? Smart pills. Okay?
I don't know.
Smart
They got a lot of pills out. I might, Terry. Playing some dangerous games here. I'm accepting the reality and the truth. You don't want to do that. Not a good trivia player.
Okay. I'll cover for you as I do
all the time.
I'll cover for you as I've done for a long time, Patrick.
Man, how good was
that
food at the stadium this time, man?
Baseball,
those little brats and Italian sausages that Florida had for us Saturday.
Oh,
man.
I'll tell you one thing. Hey, the Gators are losing on the field, but they're winning in the press box.
Yes, they are.
They've done a nice job, haven't they?
Man, I just think it's so funny. There is no nice cheering in the press box. I didn't know they actually announced that.
You don't like that?
What's that?
Yeah,
I had no idea they were actually announced. I get it.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
You got
the floor. I wish we had Terry. I wish we had something. I wish we had something to cheer about in the press box. I wish. Wouldn't that be something? There's been nothing in the press box to cheer about.
Yeah, not right now in Gainesville. Not a lot in Gainesville until or Jacksonville.
Or Jacksonville.
I gotta see what I can do. I know we don't have a good hookup. We don't have a really good. I never even want to watch the rest of the show. Hey, we're going to take a break. Come try and play our podcast. You're on a Tuesday edition of the Young and Norvell Show, coming to you live from Hurricane.
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Bricks Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Bricks Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Bricks Jack's Beach.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
The Action Sports Jax 24/7 network is streaming. I'm Stuart Weber, and I'm here to teach you a nice three-step process on how you can watch all your favorite programming, from the Brent and Austin Show every weekday 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or the Cup Date with me. It's fantastic. We talk NASCAR. It's a great time. Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. All right, first step, easy. Download the Action News Jax app. You probably already have it downloaded on your phone, so you might already have that one taken care of. Step 2, see that stack of pancakes up there? You click that stack of pancakes, and it's going to bring down step number 3, which is a full screen of all the different streams that you can click on, including the Action Sports Jax 24/7 stream. You click that, the video's rocking and rolling on your mobile device. You're watching all the shows you want to, and you're having a good time. You can also do it on your smart TV with the Action News Jax Now app. I do it on my Samsung TV at home. It's a great way to watch it on a nice, large screen for all the content. That's the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Hope you can find it.
You trust CGC to make your water great, and now you can trust CGC with your plumbing needs as well. Fast, convenient scheduling, licensed and insured. A quick call away at 904-552-1242.
You never know when you're going to have an issue with a shower, toilet, or maybe it's a sink that sometimes is easy to fix. All right, let's be honest. I'm not fixing anything. I'm totally staging this because when I have a plumbing problem, I call CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing.
Trained professionals, transparent pricing, customer satisfaction. Small problem or even a bigger issue. Maybe you need a new tankless water heater or something a bit more intricate. The experts with 25 years of experience at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing can do it all. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. That's 904-552-1242 or cgcwater.com. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
It's on our end, I think. There you have it, a little bit of a cloudy afternoon. That's kind of the norm here in North Central Florida the last 6 weeks or so. But the good news is, well, the temperature is breaking. It is getting a little bit cooler. It should be a nice, cool, relatively cool weekend for college and NFL football. That's
the
good
first
news.
Sunday,
the weather
I believe this Sunday, Terry, is the first.
Down.
This Sunday is the first official day of fall. Yes, sir.
That's right. Like the 28th, the 21st. Yeah, you're right about that. I will say this. This morning, Patrick, I'm an early riser. I wake up, without a clock. I wake 6:15, 6:30 normally, right? This morning was the morning. I wake up, I get out of bed. I'm not going to say I sleep in the nude, but I may get my robe because, Patrick, I may get my robe.
Please
put my
tie
robe
it up.
On.
Tie it up.
I may walk down and I may call. I do tie it. Yes, I do. I do tie it up. I may call Penny, my dog, saying, "Let's go out, sweetie." And that's my morning. Every morning we walk outside in the backyard and Penny does her business. Patrick Young, I'm proud to it today. This morning, the very first, just a little tinge of cool in the air. Just a little tinge of cool.
That's awesome. How about that? Yeah. The guy this morning said, I think it was 67. 67 this morning. Isn't that something? Walking. I know, right? Goodness. I'm ready for some cool weather. I do still like that we're, now that it's stopped raining for a little bit. Gosh, wasn't that something? Now that it stopped raining, it's kind of nice to still have a little bit of sun. A little bit.
Yeah.
85.
It's coming. And
still
don't forget now, hey Patrick. Don't forget now, Patrick, we're going to have probably, I bet you there'll be 10 times over the next 4 or 5 months that you and I go, my God, it's cold and wet and rainy and nasty outside, right?
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Ooh,
we don't have as much.
That might be.
Hey, we don't have as much as they do up north, but we've got a big college football weekend. The Gators on the road at high noon. The good news is by 3:30 we will know if the team has absolutely, blocked out Billy Napier, or are they banding together? Because you'll see by their effort, won't you, Patrick?
Yeah.
You'll see their effort on Saturday.
I've got a very.
Have they checked out?
I listened to a very interesting take, and it was from Blake Crane from Crane and Company, talking about Florida's situation. Obviously, we know, I don't think Napier is going to be. I hate to say it. I've really enjoyed to know him, but it's not personal. It's about business. It's about organization, etc. So he said, in the history of the most successful coaches at Florida, they all had a little bit of this arrogance to them that you got to bring a guy in.
Absolutely.
We know Spurrier. I mean, without even having to go into details, then we know Urban Meyer, and even Dan Mullen had a bit of arrogance about him. That's why things really kind of blew up in his face at the end. Maybe he should have, the fan base turned on him. He kind of gave up on the team, stopped recruiting, stopped being, you still got to check cross the T's and dot the I's as a head coach. Outside, you got to do stuff, outside the football. And I was like, you know what? And he suggested the coach from Indiana. Apparently, I don't know much about him, but apparently he has that. And I just wanted to get your thoughts. A coach that kind of has that, and who would that be?
Who?
Because, coach of Indiana.
Josh, I think we're back. I think we're good. Thank you, my friend. I'm sorry. Hold on, Patrick. I think we're now hardwired back where we need to be. We're working on some stuff on this end. I don't know if I need to restart the computer, but yeah, we're back on the hardwire. I don't know who. Indiana just fired their coach a year ago, Tom Allen.
You were not very Terry. You were not very animated today, Terry. Can you see the comment that one of our listeners?
The Indiana.
That's hilarious.
No,
that was the guy. The guy on.
Who told you Indiana's coach?
Yes. I believe that's who he said. I can't even remember his name. It was the take that I heard today on Twitter. Sports guy.
Indiana. I'm telling you, didn't they just fire Tom Allen? Are you telling me this guy says a first-year coach at Indiana should get the job at Florida? What?
I know.
Patrick, have you been drinking?
It's got to be somebody with that. Right, I do like. No, I'm drinking some water.
Oh,
is that allowed?
Oh boy, Kurt Signetti. Patrick.
Is that his name?
Listen, let me run the show, okay? Who in the world is Kurt Signetti?
I am relaying a message. I am not. This is not me. Pat. This is not my opinion. This is not my opinion.
You're better than this.
My gosh.
You're better than this, Patrick.
You see, I didn't even know the guy's name.
I've heard of his. Hey, listen. You need to start watching what you listen to more closely, okay? You need to listen to me, Patrick, okay? Because I have 120 points in our betting contest. You have 60, okay? So 60 times 2 is what? 120, okay? Do you have an umbrella in your car? Is that an umbrella? Is that an umbrella?
It's It's for the sun. It's a sunshade umbrella. It's the best. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever.
Hey, I want to give us a little heads up to our producer and yourself, Patrick. I'm going to go ahead and take us to a break because I'm going to try and rehook. I think now we're hooked up on hardwire Ethernet, which should give us a much better broadcast. So, Pat, do whatever the hell you're doing. I don't know what you're doing in your car. I don't want to know what you're doing in the car. I don't know if it's legal what you're doing in the car. I'm not part of what you're doing in the car. You do it, okay? And we'll get back with you in about 4 minutes. How's that?
I hope you're proud of yourself. That's fine.
All right, we'll be right back.
Fine.
We're going to unhook, hook back up, and come back on a Tuesday edition of the Young and Norvell Show.
For those dealing with pain from a sports injury, arthritis, or spine condition, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists offers innovative new non-surgical options. Our regenerative medicine treatments, including platelet-rich plasma and other regenerative treatments, use your body's own restorative cells to aid in treating injuries. These procedures are performed in our offices and typically require minimal downtime. If you want to get back to doing what you love, our regenerative treatment options may be right for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Rick's Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Rick's Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Rick's Jack's Beach.
Since 1936, Procter Ace has been proudly helping Jax with all your home and garden projects. Whether you need tools, paint, plumbing supplies, or expert advice, we've got what you need to get the job done right. Looking to brighten your yard? Visit our garden center for plants, tools, and everything to make your outdoor space flourish. You're not just shopping here, you're part of our community. So come in today and let us help you tackle your next project with a smile. After all,
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
When I say it means something to me, gentlemen, it means something to me.
High school football is back and it's bigger than ever. Welcome to the Friday Night Zone Blitz.
It is bigger than a game.
Watch the biggest games each week live as the action unfolds with instant reaction and analysis from our Hall of Famer, Kevin Sullivan. It starts with live look-ins at the top matchups, including our Jaguars Prep Whataburger Game of the Week, and that is just the beginning of 4 straight hours of coverage. From 8 to 10:30, the Friday Night Zone Blitz is streaming on our Action News Jax app and online. At 10:30, the Friday Night Blitz you know and love. A half hour of highlights from around the area. 11 o'clock, we shine the spotlight on the bands that pump up the crowd. 11:15, it's time to blitz through the highlights online and on air. Then 11:35, back to the stream to break down the night's results with a reaction from local coaches. 4 straight hours of high school football on the Friday Night Zone Blitz. Only on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports is local sports. Uniforms from Pop Warner and Little League to travel ball, high school, and college. They make you look good. They help you play good. Baker Sports has been helping families make memories that will last a lifetime with their Baker's Buckets. We've got a lot of these filled with baseballs and softballs in the garage. I've been throwing batting practice to Ty and Kaylee for years, and also sit on the Baker's Bucket, catching Kaylee while she practices her pitching. Baker Sports is homegrown, and a lot of employees that used to play on local ball fields now work for Baker Sports, now helping you look good, play good, and make memories of your own. Visit Bakersport.com to see what Baker Sports can do for you. Custom apparel, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, embroidery, screen printing, and more. Baker Sports is local sports from Jacksonville to anywhere in the Southeast. Bakersport.com.
Hey, 74 days if you are counting, and guess what? Well, I'm counting because our football season has gotten down to this as we welcome you back to the Young and Norvell Show on a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday edition coming to you from, you know it by now, Hurricanes in Julington Creek. We're in the heart of Mandarin. Come by, great menu. When it comes to wings, they've got a bazillion flavors. You can get your wings, dine in, take out, great tacos, great salad, burgers, a little bit of everything, and just a fun place in the heart of Mandarin. If you're looking for a hangout in this area, you can't go wrong when it comes to your football, your sports, or you're just getting out, man. Your team has a Friday night game. Your team has a Saturday game. You just need to get a corporate lunch going around in this area during the work week. You can't go wrong at Hurricanes, Julington Creek, our Tuesday location sponsor. We're so proud to be here. Terry Norvell, also Patrick Young is in and around the area. He may be. You never know with this guy. This guy could pop up. You never know with Patrick Young. We've got Major League Baseball I want to talk about. Hopefully, we've got Kade Kistner coming up in about 5 minutes or so. Kade is the Sports Illustrated Publisher. He handles SI Baseball, Major League Baseball. He handles SI NFL football. We'll tap his sports knowledge on a lot of stuff as we're 2 weeks into the NFL season. And ironically, we're about 2 weeks away from the end of Major League Baseball, the regular season. David Wallace says Terry's not animated today. Oh, I'm sorry, David. Let me do a little song and dance, a little soft shoe for you as I've been banging away, making sure the show's coming out to you folks. But I'm not animated enough, David Wallace. David Wallace. Wasn't David Wallace the stuffy boss man on The Office? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. All right, folks, I bring this up every year, and I'm pointing to you, the football fan. Most of you cannot ever comprehend what I say. And this is popping up around the Jaguars game this past Sunday. Jaguars lose to Kansas City, 0-2 for the Jags. I'm going to use the Jaguar fan base as the example, and I try as hard as I can. It's so hard being me. I try and tell this to fans year after year after year after year, but it just doesn't sink in their head. All right, it happened this weekend with the Jaguars. The losing fan base. You pick the game in football, college, pro, NFL, high school, whatever. This is an epidemic, and I try to fix this. We'll use the Jaguars, for example. The losing fan base invariably will say, well, and I'll just pick some numbers to make it easy, mathematically easy. Well, my favorite team, our favorite team, well, we lost 28-21. Okay, but, and here's the issue with fans, and you gotta stop doing this, fans. You make yourself sound stupid and look dumb. Well, we lost 28-21, but hey, there was two situations. We jumped off sides and should have scored a touchdown in that second quarter. And you guys all saw the touchdown that was called back because we had illegal motion in the fourth quarter. And let me say something. We can clean that up. And if we do, we win the game 35-28. And everybody jumps on that when it comes to the fan base. You know what? You're right. We should have scored here and here. And instead of losing by 1, we'd have won by 7. Instead of losing by 1 touchdown, we'd there he is. There he is. My man, Roland. Get that. Hey, what are you doing? I love the purple shirt, number 1. My man, Patrick Young. Hold on, let me find out. Are you on too? Say hi.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah,
get closer.
You're a little loud, Terry.
Hold on, I'll turn it down.
1, 2, 3.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. There we go.
What are you doing?
Show?
Well,
Doing the show?
Welcome to
Hurricanes.
Julington Creek. We'll let you meet Josh here in a moment. I was just, and you shouldn't do this, Pat. You're going to be mad at me because I was just chewing out the fans.
Okay.
And here's my issue. It happens every year. I try to tell people you can't think like this. It just happened with the Jaguars. I'm going to use round numbers, okay, so we'll understand it, okay? Here's what happens in football season especially. Your favorite team will lose a game 28-21, just using nice seven numbers, okay? Your favorite team will lose 28-21. The fan base the next day will lament, oh, man, we were right there. We should have won. Hey, you remember those 2 drives? You remember in the second quarter, well, we got called for illegal motion, and that called a touchdown back. And man, hey, you remember in the fourth quarter, we had a legal procedure, and that's 2 more touchdowns. We should have won by 7, 35, 30, 28.
Right.
You know the flawed theory with that, and I throw it out every year. The other team gets to do that too.
Right, exactly.
The other team could probably go, well, wait a minute. Hold, I hear you, my brother. Yeah. And you think you should have actually won 35-28 because you should have scored 2 more touchdowns. Well, my brother, you can't just cherry pick on your side.
Yeah.
The other team, such
Same
as
thing.
Browns,
yeah,
they could easily go, well, wait a minute. We should have scored 2 more touchdowns, and we'd have beat you 42-35, right? I hate fans you can't cherry pick just on your side, Patrick Young.
Yeah. But,
is that fair?
But it's fair, but can you still point at, I guess you can, like, our team is better than what we performed. They just didn't execute.
Well,
and that's the same thing you can say on both sides again.
Yeah. Now, Cleveland's going to say, well, they pissed away a couple of touchdowns, and they had 13 penalties. A lot of those were, and a lot of their penalties were not the other team caused it. They just lined up stupid or jumped a hair, right? I hate when fans will say, well, we lost by 7, but we actually should have won by 7 because we gave away 2 touchdowns. And the whole fan base, yeah. I go, wait a minute. The other team gets to do their cherry picking too. If you're going to be fair.
Right.
If you're going to be fair.
Other teams drop passes, other teams fumble, a fumble. That's why, looking at even the game last night, Saquon did have a ball that he normally catches a million times. There's so many other things to look at that game that contributed to winning or losing that game. But obviously it's catching that moment.
Yeah.
Would have given them a first down and potentially scoring a touchdown. But, you got to be fair and look at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to.
Hey, man, totally changing subjects. We hope to have Kade Kistner, our buddy from SI.
I think he's here.
Is he here? Hey, there, Kade Kistner. Real quick, be careful if you order 20 wings here. I ordered 20 to go last Tuesday. I ate on those things for like 3 days. That's a lot of wings, dude.
A lot of meat. It's a lot of meat on those wings, too.
I do believe. Hey, Kade, you there? How you doing, my friend?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man, you sound great. How you feeling, man? What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Just been traveling a lot and enjoying this new NFL season and
I know
the wrap up here of the MLB regular season. So it's a great time of the year.
Kade Kistner, Sports Illustrated writer, publisher. Where the hell are you right now in your life? Like what world are you in? What city? You're all over the world right now in the summertime.
I am. Yeah, I was in London, Costa Rica, Bahrain. I just was in New Orleans. Now I'm in Dallas. I'll be in New Orleans again, and then heading off to London for the Jets-Vikings game here in a couple weeks.
Man.
Patrick, did you hear that? How much are they paying you for Bahrain? What was that? Costa Rica? Bahrain? What?
Costa Rica was my 30th birthday party. And,
there we go.
And Bahrain was actually a personal trip. So, all over the world now. So,
is it on the list to go back?
Very blessed guy.
Is Bahrain on the list to go back to one day?
Absolutely. It's a very clean country. People were nice. I actually really loved it.
That's awesome.
I still get mad at this guy because I follow him on the Facebook, right?
On the Facebook.
Right, the Facebook. What's wrong?
The Facebook.
How
old are you, Terry?
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you, Kate. Kate on the Facebook. And every time I see him on the Facebook, there's like 17 supermodels around this guy, and I don't understand what's going on. And, hey, they're in Bahrain, they're in Costa Rica.
What's going on here?
Hey, they're at a rodeo sometimes.
Is there any truth to this, Kade?
A little bit, I guess. Yeah.
Wow.
Guilty.
Dang. What am I doing with my life? Gosh.
Hey, Kade, obviously Major League Baseball talk, and then I'd love to tap into some of your NFL talk with, obviously you cover everything with SI. Boy, oh boy, we're basically at the dirty dozen, right? Everybody's got just about 12 games left. And,
10 to 12, yeah.
Hey, this Braves-Mets thing, holy cow. Kade, how did the Braves win the first two against the Dodgers and not get one more? Oh, they got a split, but they needed a win, Kade. What happened to the Braves?
That's called baseball, man. It's called baseball. And it happens. But the Braves looked really good the second half here. And, they've really kind of positioned themselves, well to kind of end the season. And, you're talking about races. I think that the Mets and the Cardinals right now for that, that wild card spot, they're tied, I think, going into last night's game. And this could be that Mets and Cardinals race. That could be the first playoff race ever that is determined on paper rather than a game 163. So that's a really cool race to watch right now. And then obviously what the Tigers are doing right now as well in the AL.
I've got the schedules here. The Braves. Here we go. And Patrick and Kade, your thoughts. It looks like I think the Mets have the tougher road to hoe. Here's what we've got, Kade. The Braves have 12 games left. They've got 3 at Cincinnati. They've got 3 at Miami. They've got 3 at home against the Mets, and they're separated by 1 game in the wild card, the final one. And the Braves also have 3 at home with Kansas City, who is in the middle of a run themselves. Okay, so that's pretty tough. But, Kade, tell me, I think the Mets have it rougher. Right now, the Mets have 2 left with Washington. They've got 4 at home with Philadelphia.
That's tough.
They've got 3 after that at Atlanta and 3 with Milwaukee. Now, Kade, what are your thoughts? Those 4 games between the Mets and the Phillies might mathematically have it clinched by then. Will the Phillies shut it down a little bit, or is that a tough draw for the Mets?
It's going to be tough, I think, talking about the Phillies, right? Because they're kind of jockeying for that number one seed in the NL. Okay. Right. And you look at the Phillies, right? And they normally have a September collapse in this Bryce Harper era for like whatever reason. And so if you look at their deep run last year in the NLCS and the previous year, they went into the World Series, right? They get out of a wild card, never out of winning the division. And so I think that what they want is they play so well in Citizens Bank Park that I don't know they're going to want to shut it down. They're going to want to win and have that number 1 seed in the NL. So it's hard to see them going, we're going to shut it down.
Yeah.
Baseball players are so superstitious, man. I could just, you don't want to lose your rhythm. Yeah, even if it's mental.
That's going to be so much fun, though.
I think the Mets are going to have a tough time against the Phillies in that 4-game series, but it very well may come down to that, penultimate, 3-game series, between the Braves and the Mets right there.
Wouldn't that be fun? Because if that's serious, and I know the Braves have those 3 with KC and the Mets have 3 with Milwaukee, but boy, it would be fun. It would be fitting. That's the way sports is supposed to be. If that 3-game series between the Braves and the Mets, if that determines who makes that wild card spot and who doesn't. That's what sports is about.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Woo, that's going to be hot, man.
Yeah, you like to see it, and that's kind of why I think looking at the NBA, the play-in, even if people don't like it, it's special because those teams are fighting for their season to go on to a series, and this is very similar to that.
And Kade, let's look at the American League before we get to before the season started. We both chose teams, and I chose the Dodgers and the Yankees, Dodgers, Orioles, and Patrick said, no, my team to win it all is going to be the White Sox. So we'll get to the White Sox in a minute. No, I'm just kidding. But what about the Yankees, Orioles? Hey, Kade, for people that don't really follow baseball, this damn Yankees-Orioles season Kade, I'm telling you, I don't have the numbers to totally back it up, but I don't think the Yankees and or the Orioles were separated. They were either tied with the same record, one half game separating them, or maybe one game separating them almost the entire year. Right now, the Yankees have a 3-game lead, which is very odd. How freaking fun has this race been between the Orioles and the Yankees for the AL East?
You know, it's been incredible. I actually kind of pegged the Orioles to kind of be the better team this year. Right. Even with, the Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge started doing his thing. Juan Soto has looked incredible this year with the Yankees, which is, I think, really propelled them. I think the Orioles, they've had a lot of injuries, but they have so much depth in their farm system. They've been able to keep it close. We wrote about this a couple days ago. Actually, it might have been today. The Orioles will win the division if Jackson Holliday starts hitting the ball. They will win the division if Jackson Holliday can hit the ball in these next dozen games.
Nice. Now, is he the guy that was called up and struggled and went back down? Was that the Orioles? They had a high guy.
Yeah, he was the number one prospect in baseball. Yeah. They called him up about a third of the way through the season. He struggled. They sent him down. He came back up, and he's kind of been kind of this middling second baseman. But he's kind of starting to get the rhythm right now. And so if he can actually hit the ball here in these next, these last few games, I think he is actually the deciding factor in how this division race is going to end up playing out.
Nice. Well, let me go over real quick, guys. Yankees, Orioles. I think it's 3 games right now. The Yankees, and it hasn't been a 3-game separation
in a while. Yeah,
man. This has been fun. Yankees 3 at Seattle. Yankees 3 at Oakland. So they've got a West Coast trip left. 3 at home against Baltimore. How great is that? They're going to decide it on the field. And then the Yankees close with 3 at home with Pittsburgh. I want to get to that in a moment, Kate. Orioles 3 at home. San Francisco, a good baseball team. They're going to make the playoffs. Orioles 3 at home with Detroit, a pretty good baseball team fighting for the playoffs. Obviously, the 3-game series, Orioles at New York Yankees, and then the Orioles close at Miami. Kade, I started talking a moment ago with Patrick. The Yankees close with 3 with the Pirates. The Pirates are not in the race, okay? But they got a guy named Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Right.
How ironic if the Yankees are sitting there with maybe a half-game lead in the and I don't know the pitching rotations, how it'll play out the next, 12 games. But how fun for baseball would it be? Paul Skeens takes the mound. The Yankees need the win, and the Orioles are cheering for Paul.
So many great matchups there.
Yeah, I mean, that could be an absolute storyline right there. I do think the Orioles have a little bit easier path in terms of a schedule. Of course, being 3 games back, that's a lot to make up, but it is baseball, and you do have 3 against the Yankees, right, kind of near the end of the season here. So, but I do think, with Miami, and the Giants are completely out of it too. And so I think, they're 6 games under 500. Yeah. I think the Orioles are kind of starting to click a little bit, and so, they've actually not. I think they're right there. So, but, anyway, I think the Orioles have a little bit, easier a schedule than the Yankees. But
that
the Yankees
would be great. Wouldn't that be great for baseball, though? And then if let's say it just falls on the final regular season. Yankees have a half-game lead on the Orioles somehow, some way. Skeens is on the mound for the Pirates. Their season's over.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he's been great.
How would the Pirates manage that game? I mean, what if Skeens is doing Skeens things in the 7th inning, like Patrick says, and they go, you know what? He's got the entire off season.
Yeah,
let him run it out to 125 pitches.
Yeah, at least. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know, right? And that's going to be the manager's decision. And actually, at this late in the season and being out of it, that's more of a front office decision, right?
Yeah, so, sure.
It'll be interesting, though. I mean, we have a lot of really tight races, and with the divisions this year. I mean, even you look at the AL West, and the Mariners only being 4 games behind the Astros. I mean, we've got, and they're, whoever loses that. I mean,
and the Astros just find a way to get to the playoffs.
Don't they?
Yeah, right.
Just find a way.
Yeah, find a way, right? And
hey, Kate, they were buried the first 6
Yeah, they sure were.
They were.
They were awful.
The offense was not hitting. The Framber Valdez looked terrible the first half of the season, and they had no pitching. I think 5 of their 5 starting, pitchers were out at some point in the season, and the Astros always find a way to put it together. I always say this for the last probably 2 years, now 3, this is it for the Astros, but every year
I know, right?
They were done earlier in the year.
Yeah, you still got to call it, a dynasty, the way they're able to stick around at this level,
Absolutely. Yeah,
and I want to ask you, though, real quick, what do you think? Juan Soto signed a 1-year deal with the Yankees.
Yeah, good point. 1 year.
What do you think is going to happen? I mean, it makes sense. He's been a fantastic Yankee this little trial run. One of those guys that switches over and doesn't struggle. Of course, everyone has basically, from the get-go, he's been a fantastic fit. Do you think in his mind he wants to stay a Yankee and obviously get paid a lot of money?
I don't know, actually. So I'm hearing a lot of stuff about him potentially moving, and signing deals with. I know the Phillies will be in on him, and actually the Nationals are going to be very interested in him.
He would be a good fit with the Phillies.
Yeah, it would be. It's a lot of money, and have a reunion with the Nationals. So we're gonna have to see here. What happens. I know. Yeah, and because the Nationals are up and coming, they've got a young rotation, and they kind of need that superstar. And so go and get him back. They kind of jump-started a rebuild by trading him. So kind of what better way to bring him back?
Nationals, Pirates, Yankees. That's his route.
I know money's money, but he's going to make a lot of money anyway. Man, he looks like he's happy in New York.
He does look happy in New York.
Looks like he digs.
Looks like he really enjoys hitting alongside Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton.
Got to play somewhere. Why not?
Well, those short porches also help out there in New York.
They don't hurt. So. They don't hurt. Last thing, and I want to talk a little football with you, Kade, if you don't mind. Kade Kistner, Sports Illustrated. I'm going to go back to, can't you see if it gets down to that final game, half game, Yankees-Orioles are separated by a half a game, final day, Yankees are taking on Paul Skeens. Can't you see the Orioles calling the Pirates dugout?
Yeah.
Hey, man, can I speak to the pitcher? Can I speak to the manager? You got to leave him in. You got to leave him in.
Bedlam in the Bronx is what will happen with that.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be some communication issues in that.
There'll be some Orioles fans in there cheering for.
The Pirates. They ain't far.
No, not at all. Kade, I know your duties with Sports Illustrated include NFL. Gosh darn, I think I saw that you were at New Orleans recently.
Oh, man.
I know we're 2 games in, but one of the storylines in the NFL, the New Orleans Saints, did anybody see them winning's one thing. They walked
mollywopping everybody.
Yeah, so I was at the game, New Orleans Saints against the Panthers, and I flew out to Dallas to go to the Cowboys Saints game, and I'm actually leaving here Friday to go back to New Orleans to see the Saints and the Eagles, right? So I'll tell you, the new offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak, coming out of San Francisco, has completely revolutionized this offense the Saints have. Derek Carr looks comfortable. These guys are having fun. Confidence is off the charts.
Yeah.
This defense is, I always said it was playoff caliber. They played really well, and they just absolutely embarrassed the Cowboys in front of their own fans on Sunday. And I couldn't be happier to see it. And this, but you know what? I'm still waiting. I'm a Saints guy, and so I am waiting for the bottom to kind of fall out on this Saints team.
I don't know, man. If they stay healthy, Alvin Kamara's shown. That he's still got it. He's still prime time.
He's the prototypical running back.
Yeah.
NFL running back.
With his size as well.
He's the prototypical NFL running back.
Fall forward guy, great. He is a great drop, option. The relief option as a receiver.
And his balance. It's hard to take him down, and he's just
a fall forward guy.
Up, and he falls forward, and But one thing too I really like about this Saints team is this veteran O-line that is really getting the job done, giving Derek Carr time to operate and kind of let these plays, kind of unfold in front of him, and kind of let Derek Carr feel comfortable in this new offense that Kubiak has created. And
Michael Thomas is not there anymore, correct? Or is
he? Is not. He's actually not in the NFL right now.
Wow. How about that? Kade, have you had a chance? I know you've been busy. You got baseball overlapping NFL and travel and end of summer. have you had a chance to kind of digest what's going on with the Jaguars? Obviously 0-2. The offensive line looks terrible. What are your thoughts from afar on the Jaguars?
Yeah, I've kind of tuned into them a little bit, and they've had some close ones, and it just feels like the Jaguars are beating themselves. I thought they were going to be a very good team kind of coming into this season, and I feel like there's just been a lot of mistakes on the Jaguars side that have kind of kept them from winning these games. And so, I feel bad saying it, but it just kind of sounds like typical Jaguars football.
Yeah.
And if you can get over these self-made mistakes and these penalties and these miscues and just go out there and play football and execute the game plan, I think we have a little bit of a different, maybe a little bit different scenario than what we're talking about right now.
0-2 heading to Buffalo Monday night. Ugh.
Yeah, Monday Night Football in Buffalo. Count me out if I'm an NFL player against Buffalo on Monday night. So
exactly.
I know, right? Gosh.
Kade, bouncing around the league a little bit, and Pat may have a couple things as well. Wow, we all know the stat. It's about an 11% chance to make the playoffs if you open up 0-2. So one or two teams have a chance to do it, I guess, occasionally. Baltimore, for God's sakes, they're 0-2. They're taking on that Dallas team you just saw. Dallas won. Either Baltimore's coming out of that game 0-3 or Dallas 1-2. Is this just another same old Dallas thing going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas's calling card this year, was supposed to be a good defense with a high flying, passing game. Dallas doesn't have any kind of running game. And so I thought Dallas is going to be, very good this year. I think they still have a very good chance to be quite successful. The Ravens, on the other hand, man, I've had a tough time watching Lamar this year.
I know, man.
Yeah, it's been the overthrows, the underthrows, the wide throws from him.
Not running Derrick Henry. The predictability.
Right.
Teams are just completely selling out when Derrick Henry is in, which you got to use to your advantage. Use them as a decoy.
Right, and then you're getting these false starts all the time, and you're hurting your team. You're pushing the offense back, and
it's weird.
It doesn't look
game
like a
2 for the Ravens didn't look anything like game 1 against the Chiefs.
No,
in terms of how Lamar Jackson was striving to lead the team, it just looked completely different to me.
Yeah, completely different. And so it's going to be interesting with this Cowboys-Ravens game because, these are two teams that are supposed to be, deep playoff contenders this year.
Yeah.
And they've absolutely sputtered out the gate, had embarrassing
in Dallas,
losses.
Right?
Yeah. What was that?
It's in Dallas?
It is in Dallas, yes.
Okay.
The 91 points. So the Ravens or the Cowboys lost in the playoff game, gave up like 40 or 50 points to Green Bay, and then giving up it's like 96 points they've given in their last 2 home games.
Oh,
right.
Like most they've ever given up.
My favorite thing about Cowboys fans right now is that it's all about Dak Prescott and how it's his fault. Like, come on, man. You're giving up how many points per game?
Yeah.
Right?
I know, right?
Yeah, definitely. Kade,
3 interceptions is but you're correct. You're correct.
Last NFL thought here, and we'll let you get going. I know it's early in this. The NFL is such a marathon, man. 17 games over 18 weeks. It's up and down and up and down. The Steelers are they doing it with are they?
They're doing it, man.
The Steelers. Is this real? Is this a fraud?
Hey, Justin Fields is tied for third with the most wins since week 12 of last season. All right.
What? Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. So with 6. And so, you know what? Like, I don't know. We'll see. When Russ comes back from injury, is Tomlin put him in over Justin Fields? I don't know. I
heard Dan Orlowski say, a lot of, yes, Hurts is not, or Fields is not turning the ball over. And he's had quite a few touchdowns that have been turned back, called back because of something else. So he's actually like doing a fairly decent job. I mean, it's I'm not going to say it's not hard when you have an elite defense, but it's definitely allows time for growth and development. And I got to say, if Justin Fields wins the third game, I mean, Russ's spot's probably gone before he ever even got a chance.
How do you bump him?
Yeah, and
How?
again, just look at I used Fields and Baker Mayfield and a couple of these other guys as an example, right? You look at where Fields was before. He was with the Bears. Now he's with a very good coaching staff, right, and a supportive environment. You look at where Baker Mayfield was with the Browns, who are very bad. Then he goes to the Panthers, which has just been an absolute nightmare. And now he's with the Buccaneers with a good coach and a supportive coach.
And it's
staff.
you know about that, Kate. You know, Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield are doing fantastic this year.
Exactly. Sam Darnold was another example I was about to just use, right? And so you look at these guys who are in these, piss poor situations, and they go to a supportive environment with a good coaching staff, and all of a sudden, are they good?
Right.
That's the question. Are they good? Yeah. They're supposed to be good,
and
you
got it. It just makes you, and there's no question, no doubt. That's why Bryce Young is struggling so much. But I think Bryce Young and Anthony Richardson were set up to fail, but they put him in such a difficult position.
Your guy, Anthony Richardson. That's your guy.
Oh man, they put him in such a difficult position to
can't play quarterback.
I know. He hasn't had enough. Look at Jordan Love, 3 years behind Aaron Rodgers to get his fit, and he struggled in the beginning, and now he's one of the best in the league.
Absolutely, and Jordan Love, I love using him as an example too. He's six back, he learns the league, and boom, comes out and plays. Patrick Mahomes. He's sat his first year. Look at what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
So you look at a lot of these good quarterbacks, right? That sit a year, they learn the league, and they come in and they play well, right? And then you throw these, number 1, number 2, number 3 picks in, right? And you put them into an environment where they're expected to succeed. And then you hear Chris Collins, well, this guy looks like he's a college football player playing in the NFL. Yeah, no, duh, dude. He was a college football player 12 years ago, right?
I'm going to assign Anthony Richardson to you two guys. He's your guy.
Oh, I mean, I love him. We want him to do well, but it's just
you guys are his agent. Okay.
And now the thought is with Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield doing well, it's like, man, if Bryce Young gets traded and he does well, will he do well somewhere else as well? I mean, he's got to have an O-line. Anybody's got to have an O-line that can at least, give my guy 2.5.
Give him a chance. 2.5. Give him par.
2.5. Give him par.
Right.
Terry,
yeah.
Give him par.
He's all you guys. All right, Kate, I'm just going to ask you to keep it in the country for the next few months, okay?
Yeah.
You got me in the country until October 3rd. So other than that, if you want to talk to me
save some of these beautiful women for us. Like, goodness gracious, right?
Calm down.
Hey, Kate's the guy. You go into the nightclub, the bar, you go, hey, Kate, hurry up, make your decision so everything else can fall into place, right? Pick your beautiful girl so everything else can fall into place.
Oh, boy.
You go first.
Share a little bit, you son of a gun.
Oh,
get him out. Hey, get him out of here. Kade Kistner.
I want some wings. Give me some wings,
buddy.
Terry.
We appreciate everything you do. Let's take a break.
Love you, Kate. Appreciate you, buddy.
Halfway home, 1 hour down, 1 to go. The Young and Norvell Show coming to you live. Our Tuesday home, we are set up inside Hurricanes Joint Degree.
For those dealing with pain from a sports injury, arthritis, or spine condition, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists offers innovative new non-surgical options. Our regenerative medicine treatments, including platelet-rich plasma and other regenerative treatments, use your body's own restorative cells to aid in treating injuries. These procedures are performed in our offices and typically require minimal downtime. If you want to get back to doing what you love, our regenerative treatment options may be right for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Rick's Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Rick's Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Rick's Jack's Beach.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
Hey everyone, Olivia Tasley here from Action Sports Jax to tell you all the different ways you can watch our new 24/7 network. 3 easy steps. You don't even need a pen and paper to write it down. Step number 1, download the app. Search Action News Jax in your app store either on your phone or your smart TV. Then, once you're on the app, click on that little drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner with the 3 little lines. That'll show you these options, and boom, right here, click Action Sports Jax 24/7, and you will be brought to our continuous stream channel. That app can be accessed through all these different platforms. Whether you have Roku, Fire TV, Smart TV, Apple TV, or Google TV, you can find our app. Now, if you don't have access to the app, don't worry, we still got you covered. We're across all social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have a podcast channel. Plus, check out our short reels on our TikTok. Action Sports Jax 24/7. It's on all the time and everywhere.
It's a new logo, new branding. With Bold City Heating and Air, it's an old school approach. One of the few locally owned and operated air conditioning businesses left in Jacksonville. It's hot, Florida in the summer. You can't do much to avoid it, but you can keep cool with Bold City Heating and Air. It's every customer counts kind of service, from when these trucks have pulled up to my home over the last couple of years and when they pull into your driveway as well. From communication to pricing to the actual service, everyone at Bold City Heating and Air cares about you. You know who is coming to your house. You know they will be well trained and they will respect your home. Air conditioning convenience at boldcityac.com. Stay cool while it gets hot. Bold City Heating and Air can help. Don't get caught sweating all summer. boldcityac.com, and they have financing to help. New systems starting at $110 a month and $50 off any repairs. Stay safe, stay comfortable with Bold City Heating and Air at boldcityac.com. Homegrown in your hometown.
All right, there you have it. A little overcast over Jackson. What a good shot, though. You know, I know it's cloudy, Patrick, but
shoot, man, I'm getting out of the car on the way over here. It was hot, man. It was that sun was roasting me.
I can say this because I'm a native. Basically, I've lived out of the area for 2-3 years here and there. Why don't we take advantage of that river more over the years?
We take advantage by pumping stuff into it.
We've just failed miserably having a beautiful river in the middle, cutting through the middle of our town.
You know,
in other cities, they highlight
Tampa dominates.
Baltimore, I think, San Antonio. They've got riverfront and waterfront.
The Jags do have, because I have a buddy that has season tickets. He lives downtown. They have some type of water taxi thing that, you know, you can pay for, and they take you to the game and obviously drink as much as you want, have as much fun, so you don't have to worry about driving.
But I mean, we've done nothing to accentuate. We've got that river and this thing called the Atlantic Ocean not far apart.
I know.
And we really don't accentuate either one of those.
I know.
Right? Hey, I can say this as a native. I've always thought, and you got to go way back.
Not even great pushing it for fishing, you know?
No. I was very young when this happened, but I'll take you way back, and I've always subscribed to this. I think the word beach is sexy. I think people hear the word beach.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean by sexy. I think the word beach, 80% of the country can't touch the beach. Right? And the Daytona Beach, Miami Beach.
Yeah, you don't move up north and come to Florida unless you're thinking about the beach.
I've always thought the word beach is a sexy word. Can be, if you market it right, a sexy word. In 1968, this area had consolidation. The county and the city, they consolidated, right? So I'm not so sure that our area didn't drop the ball. Our entire area, almost Duval County, I might have called it Jacksonville beach.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the word beach has a sexy connotation to it. And you could say, well, wait a minute. I grew up on the west side. With no traffic, no accidents, particularly in high school, we'd load up on a Saturday morning in somebody's
30 minutes
battle car
Yeah.
and 25, 30 minutes be at the beach. So I wonder if we should not, at consolidation.
that was before JTV, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
At consolidation in 68, maybe we should have called our area Jacksonville Beach from a marketing.
Possibly.
Like
yeah.
it? Don't
yeah.
like it? What do you thought?
I see it. I feel it. But, at some point you're going to get exposed and people are going to be like, oh, my gosh.
And
it's so far to get there.
Well, you could call it Jacksonville Beach East.
Municipality.
Jacksonville Beach West.
Adjacent.
And you say the West, Jack's Beach West.
Ish.
The river's
Jacksonville
kind of the
Beach-ish?
first thing. Yeah. All right. So I'll be quiet. I've always wondered that. Hey, man, 74 days before the Beth Bowl.
Oh. Why are you trying to call it? Why are you trying to?
It's going to happen.
Why are you doing this?
Because we got.
Why are you doing this,
Patrick? We got nothing else with the Gators and the Noles. The only thing we got is there's a pretty.
I won't watch it.
Do you realize?
I won't watch it. I'll watch the game, but I'll put the radio on. I'll put our radio station on to listen and watch the game.
2017, 4-6 Florida, coached by interim Randy Shannon, who was in because McElwain. They took on.
He gone.
At high noon, they took on 4-6 FSU, who was going through a coaching transition. I think that was Jimbo's first year.
That wasn't Taggart, was it?
No, I think it was Jimbo's first year coming out.
Okay.
Taking over for Bobby, who struggled the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So you had 2 terrible football teams. Florida State. They played in Gainesville in 17. High noon kickoff. It really was a dog of a game, and the Beth was on the call. We could have that again. The Beth Bowl could happen again in Tally this time.
You're terrible.
I don't think either team is going to be near 4
Yeah,
wins,
but there's a lot.
they?
I mean, you got to be real.
Are they going to be?
There's a lot of people that just cannot stand Beth Mowin's voice.
But are
Sorry.
the Gators or the will it be a televised game? Will it be on? Will anyone pick it up?
It'll be rivalry week. So I think it's got to be.
How many wins are the Gators and the Seminoles going to have by the end?
Would it be nice? Would it be nice if both teams somehow were 5 and whatever, and this was a bowl eligibility game?
That's what I'm saying. They got to play anyway. So let's dub it right now the Beth Bowl. You got to get her to do the game, don't you? Yes, Beth.
I'm not going.
Beth.
Not going.
Beth. It's in Tally. You're not.
Oh,
going
good.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going anyway.
Why would you not, man?
Oh,
the Beth Bowl. You don't like it?
I gotta just accept it.
You don't like it?
I gotta accept. I don't love it.
It
gets for softball. Those games are quick, hour and a half, 2 hours tops. You can handle it then. But a 4 hour game, I don't know. I think I can do a 4 hour.
The Beth.
I even get tired of listening to like Jesse Palmer and Tessitore. I get tired of listening to those guys.
Have you seen Jesse? You've been to a couple games he's done now. He's at the press box, and you've seen.
I haven't seen him in the press box.
You haven't? He's all over the press. He and Tessitore are always in the press box when I'm there.
I just missed him.
I figured you'd be like Jesse.
I'd say hello to him.
I want to be on the Bachelor. Give me on the Bachelor. Did you hear about Jesse late in the game Saturday? I saw it on the internet. I was at the game, obviously, and driving home in the second half. But there was a crowd shot, and the score was like 33-20. So it was late in the game, this past game in Gainesville. And you can look it up on the YouTube. There's like a shot of a crowd, and obviously the Gators, and there's still some Gator fans. You can tell they're student age guys, right? So they do a shot into the crowd. Well, welcome back. A&M's beating Florida, blah, 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 Tessitore. So Jesse is filling some time, right? They're showing crowd shot. And there's 2 or 3 dudes that are obviously student age, and they're, for some ungodly reason, they're wearing like overall, orange and blue overall.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about the stripes.
And they don't look good. And the guy, Jesse Palmer, starts talking about has a porn stash.
Oh my gosh.
An 88 porn stash, right? But he's with like the shot you see, there's like 10 people in the shot.
Okay.
So it's a group of people, students are at a game. The game's late. They're wet because they've been rained on. The Gators are getting the crap beat out of them.
Was.
So there's 6 or 7 co-eds, and they're young girls.
Looking good.
Which, I mean, young girls are not
It's young,
old girls.
it's a young man's game.
And then there's 2 or 3 dudes. And porn stash guy is, kind of, he doesn't know. None of them know they're on camera. They're just kind of, the Gators are getting the crap beat out of them. It's like 2 minutes to go in the game, right? So you got to look it up on YouTube. Palmer gets kind of doing play-by-play. And
the guys down there.
Yeah, and the gist of it, the guy was kind of chunky, a little bit chunky with the porn stash, but he's right in the middle, right? You could tell he's part of the group, right?
Yeah, I looked this up.
And the group includes, Patrick, like 4 or 5 cute girls. And Jesse goes, see that guy right there? And Tessitore plays along. Yeah. He goes, that's the good listener guy. Meaning he ain't got no shot with these girls. They keep him around because he listens to their problems.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what I mean? He listens.
That's messed up.
And this poor guy, man, he got wore out by his buddies. He said,
oh, he did. Oh, guys, I'll listen to it on break. And it says Jesse Palmer did not need to eviscerate this man on life. Eviscerate is the word they use. Goodness gracious.
Jesse goes, he said something like, I don't know this group, obviously, but that guy right there, he's the good listener. He's the girl. He's got no shot with the girls, but they call him at 2 a.m. and say, I need to talk. Patrick broke my heart.
Oh, my gosh.
It was great.
Yeah, he's with a solid group.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll listen to it when we go on the break.
Can you see the porn stash?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Look at this poor
guy. Oh,
guy.
yeah, he's got it.
Yeah.
He's got the stash.
And right about there, he's going, see the girls all around him? He's going, that's the good listener in the group. He ain't got no shot with those. You don't ever want to be the good listener.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
You're my good friend.
That's a friend zoner. Good friend zone.
You can't get out of that.
It's hard to get. You get out of the friend zone by her choosing somebody else and maybe getting jacked up by a bad situation, a breakup, and maybe you can pick up from there.
Oh, I don't think it works.
The nice guy, friend zone listener guy that's not assertive. You got to be assertive, man.
Yeah.
You got to say, this is what I want. You got to communicate. I want you.
That's hard though, man, because for the previous 2 years you've been, here's my shoulder.
That's too long.
Did Joey break your heart? Yeah, we can go get a coffee.
Ain't doing those 2 years.
Steve break your heart? Hey, yeah, that's okay.
Ain't doing those 2 years.
How do you cross that line?
2 years ain't happening.
Patrick, here's the line though. How do you finally go?
Boundaries.
I was thinking.
Boundaries.
Hey, I was thinking maybe. Well, Joey and Steve didn't work, but
I almost had that conversation with a few of my friends that were girls before, and like,
whoa.
Just like, and it was just kind of like, we were really good friends. And I'm like, you know what?
Roll tape.
I think it would work. And I didn't because I just was like, I don't want to ruin, I didn't want to ruin our friendship.
Chicken.
They want to ruin our friendship,
Now, do you regret
And I didn't. I don't regret it. I don't regret it.
Are you still friends?
Yes, still friends.
Ooh, we're friends.
Friends with her husband, friends with her family. Absolutely.
When you're around her, do you have dirty thoughts? And be
honest,
honest,
my gosh.
God and Santa are listening.
Did someone hear this, man? No.
God and Santa are listening.
Oh, my gosh. You are the worst. No, Terry.
Patrick, God and Santa are listening.
I'm going to give you some dirty hands. I'm gonna massage you. I'm going to freak you out. I know.
What about Jesse just eviscerating that guy?
You have dirty thoughts.
Hey, here's Jesse Palmer. Probably the most handsome guy in the world.
Yeah.
Mr. Bachelor can do anything. And this poor 21-year-old college kid who hadn't had a date, it doesn't look like, since he's been engaged.
Eviscerated is the word. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to come back from.
Jesse's got a.
Oh, look, Mel Kiper. He's still around doing this thing.
Dude, I haven't seen Mel Kiper.
I know, right? Gosh, he's still doing this thing.
What's he doing?
Look the same. Oh, he's ripping. Probably talking about the Panthers. Awful organization. Just god awful. God awful.
Man, they're bad.
So bad.
Man, they're bad. If you're Bryce Young, you're like, take me out. I don't want to start.
Honestly, yeah.
Who'd they put in?
Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, he had a good career at the Bengals for a few seasons. So, he can run an offense. There's no rescuing the Panthers. They're not. I mean, they're They're getting another first-round pick.
Hey, as we go to break,
First round, number 1 pick. I mean,
we'll have another segment, and then we'll have Trivia Pat, right? We'll have Trivia Pat from Aerotainment and you're here in person. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Do we want to get back to this or no? I mean, Patrick,
no.
We got to talk about this 20. I mean, you got 6.
Today's Tuesday. Okay. Today's Tuesday.
Are you going to get your picks in this time? See, the problem is you get your picks in rushed. You need to take your time.
But then that's going to drive me crazy.
What, picking against the spread and all?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right now, whatever you're doing is not working. We started both.
It worked the first week.
You're down to 60. I'm at 120.
Can't wait till you lose 30.
I've already lost 30. No, here's how we went. 100. I lost 10 the first week. You were even the first week.
You lost 30.
No, I lost 10 the first week.
Oh, got you.
I went to 90. You stayed at 100. Then I added 10.
Oh, then I lost 30.
Yeah, you had a bad second week.
I had a 30 piece.
And then, so your second week you lost 30.
Can't wait for you to have one.
Last week you lost 10. Why are you rooting against me, man? This is not about money. And remember I said it's not about
because
us.
you don't make it sound that way.
While
there wouldn't be any trash talk. There wouldn't be any reminders of how bad you did if it wasn't us versus each other.
If I'm losing,
it would just
we don't
be like
have time to get
it would
to
just be like, okay,
right?
Patrick, this is
Patrick,
what happened.
When I start
Sorry,
losing,
bud.
When I start losing, here's our show.
There's
right
always
now.
next week.
No, we don't have time to do that. No, we don't have time to get to that. Look, we're out of time.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
What do you think? Texas jumping over Georgia for the number 1 spot. I think they deserve it. Texas is
I agree.
They're winning games better than Georgia is.
Hey, we got to talk with Dr. Bates tomorrow, Southeast orthopedic specialist.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast orthopedic specialist.
Very nice. Quinn Ewers, oblique. I think he's going to be okay, but Arch will step in. But Quinn Ewers, that oblique injury will take away the Heisman on it.
It could.
You can't lay out for 2 or 3 weeks at quarterback.
It could. That sucks. And what do you do if Arch is like dominating?
Do you remember
if Arch gets 2 big SEC wins, 2 or 3 big SEC wins? You can't. Come on, man. And Quinn is great. Quinn is great.
Hey, and that Texas-Georgia game is looming in a few weeks. About time Quinn gets healthy.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oblique injury. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's like, did you see it?
It didn't really look like much.
It must have happened a previous play because when he went down, he took a shotgun snap, turned, and handed the ball off, and
the guy
went down.
Well, the guy kind of pushed him, or but it wasn't. It wasn't anything you'd be like, oh man, you see it happening.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, Texas looks good. Isn't it ironic that 3-4 years ago, if you threw the name Lane Kiffin, all this garbage, all this trash, all this. And if you threw the name Steve Sarkisian, same thing.
Yeah.
Sarkisian, he's at Saban's rehab. He's got issues. He's a drinker, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? All of a sudden, they're the 2 hot coaches in college football.
I forgot Sark had an alcohol problem.
How about that? And he had some stuff. And he went to what? Washington. It was okay. But people wrote Sarkisian off. Well, he's the head coach of the number 1 team in the country.
Number 1 team in the country
right now, and it looks like he's doing pretty good.
And Lane Kiffin's doing great. And said this today? Reese, our buddy Reese Davis.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is a better job than Florida.
I heard that.
It's a better job.
Right now,
it
probably is.
Yeah. I think he's got more NIL support.
It probably is.
And even I mean, just look at even like
we got to get
Arkansas. Yeah, we do. Probably after the season. But Arkansas's AD is so pro NIL and collective right now. I mean, just understanding and they have Tyson Foods and all these other great things, and they're like we need
but you brought up Kiffin.
I'm looking at all these different schools that are making their jobs better, making their jobs more desirable, and because the coach needs the backing of the AD.
Arkansas has Tyson, which is huge, and Walmart.
And Walmart.
How about that? Tyson chicken is massive.
Yeah. I'll be doing a speaking engagement for Sam's Club or Walmart here in next month. I'm pretty pumped about that.
Where do you go? Up there?
It will be going. It's going to be in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like,
really? How'd that happen?
Same owners. Cool. Oh man, guy reached out to me on LinkedIn, and he pushed it to make it happen. So, and one cool thing that may come from it, because they're not really paying, and which is, whatever. I was like, it'd be really cool to get my book in the Sam's Clubs in Jacksonville.
Can you do that?
Yeah, he said that is a possibility. We can definitely make that happen. So
that would be.
I know, won't that be cool?
How about if you walked in Sam's Club?
I said not even all, just the Jacksonville ones. That's it.
Wait a minute. I know we got to get to break, but I'm looking right now. Can you imagine going to Sam's Club, in our little Sam's Club, and there's a thing of your books?
Yeah, be really cool.
How cool would that be?
Yeah, can't wait to post that picture.
How cool would that be?
So cool. Gosh, I'm hungry.
When are you going to the Fayetteville?
It'll be sometime in like the end of October.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't just bring some little weenies up there. Man.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's kind of a big deal. That company.
I know they are a big deal.
Walmart is the biggest retail company in the world.
Wow.
The largest retail.
More than Amazon, bigger than Amazon,
in the world. Well, they got more stores.
Right.
Retail employees and all.
Oh, yeah,
all
for
over
sure.
the world. Think about that.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart before Amazon came in really had a foothold on everything.
Yeah. But where you played out, I think, in Bud Walton Arena.
Yeah, Bud Walton.
Walton. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
You knew that.
I didn't know that.
You're just messing with me.
Oh, I swear, I wish I was messing with you.
Stop it.
You got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, Walmart could freaking cover. Well, if it was a tax write-off, oh my gosh, they could just run the NIL for Arkansas and everything. I mean, they're making $1 million a minute. $1 million a minute.
They could give
probably let more than that.
They could just give stores. If you sign with us, you can have the store. And where's your hometown? Oh, Jonesboro. Here, you can have that store. Right? That'd be great. Let's take a break. We'll come back. One segment left, and then we hope to hook up with our Trivia Tuesday. We do it Trivia Tuesday. It's a lot of fun.
If not, you and I are just going to play some games, some hand games, some
like
paper,
rock.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's take a break. He is Patrick Young. I'm Terry Norvell. That used to be an angry Gator. Now it's anybody can come in our stadium and get a win Gator. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's take a break after I've just said that. The Young and Norvell Show continues on Action Sports Jax.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Rick's Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Rick's Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Rick's Jack's Beach.
For over 20 years, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists has been providing the highest level of orthopedic and spine care to patients throughout Northeast Florida. Now, we're making that same great care even more convenient with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists Direct, a walk-in clinic where you can be seen for pain or injuries with no appointment needed. Staffed by orthopedic physicians and specialists, we offer everything from diagnosis and treatment to imaging and bracing, all with no appointment needed. For more information, hours, and locations, visit our website.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dynamic Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
Hey everyone, everyone, Olivia Tasley here from Action Sports Jacks to tell you all the different ways you can watch our new 24/7 network. 3 easy steps. You don't even need a pen and paper to write it down. Step number 1, download the app. Search Action News Jacks in your app store either on your phone or your smart TV. Then, once you're on the app, click on that little drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner with the 3 little lines. That'll show you these options, and boom, right here, click Action Sports Jacks 24/7, and you will be brought to our continuous stream channel. That app can be accessed through all these different platforms, whether you have Roku, Fire TV, Smart TV, Apple TV, or Google TV. You can find our app. Now, if you don't have access to the app, don't worry, we still got you covered. We're across all social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have a podcast channel. Plus, check out our short reels on our TikTok. Action Sports Jacks 24/7. It's on all the time and everywhere.
Summertime means sizzling sales at Nimnick Buick GMC. The #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville has lots of inventory to choose from with their best price guarantee. Nimnick never charges above MSRP. You can save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierras or get rates as low as 1.9%.
You know, I'm a truck guy. GMC Sierra, my trim level is an SLT. This one's an Elevation. Pretty good looking color as well. So here at Nimnick Buick GMC, you have a lot to pick from. My father-in-law, he drives this, an Enclave, so I like that GMC in the family. 2025 is coming around the corner, which means it's almost time to close out those 2024s this summer.
You can schedule a test drive at NimnickBuickGMC.com, and while you're there, check your trade value and customize your payment options. Nimnick is there for you, even on Sundays. Visit the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com. Nimnick, your friends in the car business since 1941. GMC, we are professional grade.
Play some baseball.
1-2-1 financial.
How good of a shot is that? As we welcome you back to Young and Norvell show here on.
Have you been? When's the last time you've been to a Jumbo Shrimp game?
I've been to the. I went this past season, and hey, by the way, speaking of the Jumbo Shrimp game, you know, in October, right around Florida, Georgia, there's always
Florida State, Florida baseball.
A little bit of a change this year. It's going to be Florida and JU.
Okay,
October,
I like that.
Which is really cool.
That is really cool.
And hopefully some of that money will go to JU's baseball program.
That'd be nice if they could get a doubleheader in, but
that wouldn't be bad. So welcome back, Terry Norvell.
Why
Patrick
not?
Young. We're live at Hurricanes in Julington Creek. I want to thank Josh and Callie, the owners of Hurricanes. They're kind enough to have us out every single Tuesday. And I know the football season hasn't gone the way you want, but at least be in a cool place to watch ball. Hurricanes. You're
prime time, man. Like, it's right. I mean, the only thing that would make it even better if it was right on the water. But I mean, we're
right there.
It's right there. Yeah, if it was right on the edge, and they had a little spot you could. But it's pretty incredible.
I'm okay. Thank you so much. Are you going to order some to go?
Could I have a Sprite, please? Oh yeah.
Well, you're needy.
My gosh.
You're awfully needy. Patrick.
Wow.
So we've got Patrick Young here.
Who likes this guy?
We've got
Pat. How do you put up with him?
I'm Sweet Terry.
I don't get it.
Sweet.
That's the only way. A beer.
Sweet Terry. You've heard this song, Sweet Terry Line. Ba, ba, ba. It's about me, Sweet Terry Line.
Hit him right in the face because he deserves it.
That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right. Do we got time for some trivia, right? We'll take it to the top of the hour.
We got time. Yeah, we got plenty of time to get Pat over here and
got trivia, Pat,
mess around with us.
Entertainment. That's his headset. I don't know if we can get him on the
show. We'll probably get him in the middle between us so he can't get away. Or
we can just hear him. Pat, you may be right there. Are you ready? Have you ordered your food yet?
What are you ordering?
Everybody's calling for the sports trivia.
What are you ordering? Some wings or Taco Tuesday or? Oh, there.
You can't say that on the air. But
he didn't say it.
Get this headset right here.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
you.
And what number is he on?
Number 4.
3, 4, 4?
Yeah.
Say
I see 4 right there.
1, 2. Look at Patrick. Other way.
See, I'm telling you, I got moments in time where I help. I
There
contribute.
you go.
I contribute to the team.
Turn that one. There we go. I got to do everything.
1, 2, 1, 2.
You sound
We're not
great.
too loud for you, right?
1, 2.
Too
No,
loud?
you're good.
You're good. All
You're
right.
good. How you feeling? You feel smart?
Some days. Some days.
7 o'clock. Your trivia kicks off right here
Yeah.
on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, Georgia Creek.
You get here early.
Location. Yeah, you guys are professional.
Yeah, but I mean, he comes to relax a little bit, you know, you have a beer. Yeah.
I got to do a mic check. I got to do sound.
There you go. There you go. All right, I'm going to throw one out to you and our listeners just to get us started. Gator football trivia, and it's a number. Okay,
All right.
it's a number, and I'm going to give you 2 on either side. You don't have to hit the number exactly. You can miss on 2.
I appreciate that. Okay.
No, that's fair. Okay, and obviously one of the hot topics, and this is for everybody out there listening too. I want to see some chat answers here. Okay, obviously one of the hot topics is many people think the University of Florida will be in the market for a new football coach.
Okay.
Soon, right? We agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. With that as a
Thank you.
backdrop, trivia pack. And everybody listening, 2 on either side. Since Steve Spurrier left the University of Florida.
Okay.
In what was that? 2001. 1, 2, yeah. I want you to tell me, including interim coaches, the number of Gator head football coaches post Steve Spurrier,
Including interim.
and including interims, anyone that has coached at least one game as the sitting head football coach at the University of Florida.
All right.
2, you can give me a number and miss on 2
Give
either
him
side. Either side.
2 either side.
2 either side.
Okay.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
That's fair.
Stephen
fair.
Orr, you've heard of Stephen Orr Spurrier, right? He coached from 1990.
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit.
Can you and or anyone on our chat, just for the heck of it, that's our one to lead us off with our trivia. He's counting. He's doing he's like Jethro Bodine. He's using his fingers, his toes. He's got a beer in his hand, but 7, 4, bring down to 2, add 7, divided
Let
by
the man
4.
think. Oh, my God.
Including interim. And you can miss on either side by 2.
Standard deviation. That's the word.
Is that what it's called?
Standard
Very
deviation.
nice, Pat. That's what it's
Statistics term, yeah.
called. What hat is that, Pat? While he's ciphering over there. Don't let him cheat.
It's a hat
KD, KO.
when I had braids. King's crowning. It's got a silk inside.
When did you have braids?
Oh, dude.
Dude, braids don't work for you. I can just tell you right now. They look good. I've never seen you with braids. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, I won't do that again. It was just too much work.
I would imagine.
All right.
Pat, trivia Pat, do you have an answer? The number of football coaches that the University of Florida have employed all the way through the current one, okay?
Okay.
Post Steve Spurrier,
Right.
including interims. And Pat, you looked it up as well, right? You got
Yes.
it. All right, Pat.
7.
7 is the answer. Patrick from Entertainment, the boss of trivia tonight. You are the leader of this trivia world, and you're 0-1. For the love of Pete.
I can't. Not even within 2?
No.
Well,
How-
7.
10.
Well,
Oh, my God.
Charlie Strong,
you missed it. If you said
DJ
8,
Durkin, Randy Shannon, Greg Knox. Those are all the interim coaches.
interims.
The hired coaches, Ron Zook, Urban Meyer, Will Muschamp, Jim McElwain, Dan Mullen, and Billy Napier.
That's a total of 10.
Good
I
try.
wasn't
Good
even going to
guess.
try
You were
the
close,
interim.
man.
The interim, you got.
I know it's so hard to remember.
Bowl games.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, Randy Shannon had a few games. Gary Darnell had a bowl
I don't remember Randy
game.
Shannon at all.
Yeah.
Dirkowitz, though.
He was in the
Is he at Missouri now?
the Beth Bowl.
Oh, man.
No, not Dirkowitz.
Oh, man.
Who did you say? Not Dirkowitz.
Randy Shannon? I don't remember him at all.
Shannon.
DJ Durkin?
Durkin. not
Dirkowitz.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's an
okay.
assistant coordinator.
Durkowitz is his name?
The Gators have had 10
Nice name.
coaches, including interims, post Stephen Orr Spurrier. All right, trivia, Pat.
right.
What the heck are you
Let
doing? You're
me-
here at 7 o'clock, kicking off. You go about an hour and a half, and we've got Patrick Young right here. He's really smart. This one right here. This guy.
And look, phone's down.
Don't let his looks. Hey,
Phone's
don't
down.
let his looks fool you. I know he doesn't look real smart. He's smart. Pat, this guy, Pat's smart.
How do I put up with this guy?
Do you have your mom on speed dial? She's smart. She is smart.
We need to start. Someone need to bully Terry. Let's bully him.
Stop it. Why?
Let's
Sweet.
get
Come on, chat.
spitballs.
Let's go.
I'm
Give
sweet.
him some spitballs in the back of his head. And
Terry's sweet guy. All right, we're ready to.
One more.
And by the way, they don't have to be sports. Pat,
Oh, they will not be.
They should be a few. I mean, come on, it is a sports show. Here we go.
You ready?
We're ready. Here we go.
All right.
Trivia.
Somnophobia is an abnormal and irrational fear of what?
Can you spell that, please?
SOM, as in Mike, nophobia. Somnophobia.
Okay.
SOMNI.
We're gonna talk this out. Now, my first thought, Pat, being serious, my first thought is the SOM would be tied to insomnia, maybe fear of sleep. We're just talking.
Fear of sleep.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Insomnia. So if you can think of anything else, better.
Insomnia.
Say the word again.
Insomnia would mean in not
Say
sleeping.
the word again.
Somnophobia.
You know, I don't hate your answer.
Is the fear of what?
I don't hate your answer.
I mean, it hit my first. We're gonna say the fear of sleeping.
Correct.
Let's go!
Whoa! Go, Terry. Go, Terry. You're the smart one. You're the smart one. Answer questions. Answer questions. I gotta win something for that, right? What do I win for that?
100 points.
Wow! I'll take it.
Last week, I'm pretty sure we got the trillions for you guys.
Wow.
We beat the deficit.
Pat, Trivia Pat, do you have any tough questions?
Here he goes.
Oh my God!
All right.
Patrick,
What
what about
that? Was good. You pulled that out.
I pulled that out. Look, right. I got it.
All right, you ready? Next question.
JU, am I ready?
Fear of sleep.
Within
your mom would be real proud of that.
I'll give you the same that you gave me. Within
All
two.
right, Pat, let's talk it through, Pat.
Within two, either way. What year did Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100?
Oh, that was a while ago. You're gonna lean on me
90s.
because I'm young. It was 90s, definitely.
I'm too young to. I remember the song, but I was too young to really be into music at that time. Like I know the song, no Vanilla
When were
Ice.
you born?
He lives in St. Augustine.
I know.
92.
You're north 92. It wasn't the 80s. It was in the 90s.
I don't think it was the 80s.
You were a young buck then. Okay. I guess I got to guess. We get two either way.
Two either way.
95.
Yeah, we're right in that. Let's say 94. 94.
No. 1990.
Oh, Vanilla, you son of a
before I
gun.
was born. God.
Speaking of, we were just talking about the Florida Georgia baseball game the night before Florida Georgia football. How they do that in October. I was working that game, and guess who
Vanilla
was
Ice
the headliner?
performed. That's right.
Ding, 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 ding. Wow,
Man,
we
did
missed
he have
out.
anything else? Like, gosh, man, come up with like three
Just
more
stop
songs.
and collaborate and listen.
Yeah, three
Come
more
on, Pat.
songs. He couldn't do three
What
more
year?
songs.
It was 90?
1990.
90. Van Winkle was his real name.
Isn't he doing a remodeling show now?
I think that's over, but yeah, he's done well. He's
yeah.
But yeah, he lives in St. Aug, I heard.
Van Winkle.
All right.
Van Winkle.
Back to sports. You guys ready?
All right. Dadgummit, Patrick. We gave it a run,
Should
man.
be easy. The top 25 scorers in NFL history all played what position?
Kicker.
Yes. Oh, that's my man.
Yeah.
That's my man right there. My man.
Trying
My man.
little trick question there, trying to throw it at us.
Dude, you kicked that out like it was.
And it's probably what's his name? Tucker.
You just kicked that out like it was a bad habit.
He's getting up there.
Yeah.
That was like a bad habit you just kicked out of your way. Get out of here, bad habit.
Wish it was that easy to break bad habits. It is not always that easy.
Go, Patrick. Go, Patrick. Until you miss one, you're my man. Until you miss one, you're my man.
All right. Fill in the blank. During the Great Depression in 1933,
I wasn't born yet. Don't want to say that.
Blank reached 25%.
We're talking unemployment,
inflation,
unemployment.
So
one of every four was
negative.
unemployed.
It's going to be a negative thing.
No, you blank reached 25%.
Yeah, unemployment, inflation. Those are hot. Those are.
I would think
You think 25% is enough?
One of every four people were unemployed, probably.
Wasn't
70.
it?
So meaning
Yeah.
75% were.
Were employed. It just seemed like
No.
it seemed like it was more.
No,
people
that
than
doesn't
that.
sound.
It seemed like
I want that to be the different way.
It seemed like it was more than that. You know.
Hey,
like 30-something.
entertainment Pat, say that again.
All right. Let me scroll. Hold on.
Really good question.
In the Great Depression.
Yeah. So during the Great Depression in
During-
1933, blank reached 25%.
Now we're just talking, okay? We're just
What's
talking.
the word?
I don't want to be mean.
There's volatility.
I don't
but
want to
that's
say.
too-
I don't want
that's
to. We're
too-
just talking. Suicide.
No.
Uh,
No.
Unemployment.
Volatility, I feel like that's
you said
too- that's too-
25%,
I think
correct?
one of our two. I think unemployment or inflation. I think it's one of those two.
You make the call.
I'm gonna go with you with unemployment.
We'll go on.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
my man.
Yeah.
That right
Way to
there
talk
is
through it.
my man.
Yes.
Let me tell
Way
you.
to talk through it.
That is my man. I tell you, Miss One. I tell you, Miss One. That's my man. That's my man. I tell you, Miss. Way to go, Pat.
Yeah.
Woo! Whoa!
Yeah, I knew it had to be one
Whoa.
of those two. Inflation probably had to be ridiculously high.
We're going somewhere. We're going to some show or something. We're smart. Hey, is there a show called Two Smart Men? Well, there needs to be.
The Young and Norvell
This
show.
show. Yeah.
Do you have any harder questions?
All
Or
right.
Is this just a JV
All right.
question? Patrick Young, man,
You brought it out.
I just thought you were a big dumbski. I'm impressed with you, Pat. You ain't no dumbski. Go, Patrick. Go.
You like this one, Pat? He's trying to find one that he likes.
All right.
Gosh darn it. I got to
This
wonder.
is- all right.
Should we just stick around and win everything here?
No.
Okay, folks, I promise we will not play tonight. Here we go.
Put the following.
Oh, I don't like this.
You
This
want to
is-
write these down too, Terry.
Oh.
Put the following Denzel Washington films
Oh gosh.
in order of how much
Bad
the
question. Bad question.
film grossed lifetime at the domestic box
How
office.
many are there? This is a bad
Four.
question.
Oh,
Four.
my gosh.
1, 2, 3. Are we going the highest to lowest? Lowest to
Highest to lowest.
This is just a bad
How many-
question. 4 questions.
You don't even have the movies yet.
Let's go. It's
All
just bad
So
framing.
you want to
one.
put
I like this
highest
one.
grossing at the top to lowest at the bottom. All right.
Remember the Titans.
Your movies are American Gangster,
Ooh, that was a good one.
AG,
Malcolm X,
Malk, X,
Philadelphia,
Philadelphia,
and The Equalizer.
Oh man.
I don't even know what the equalizer is.
So you
Equalizer
don't have
did
to,
really
you don't have to give
well.
me a total, just which of the four
Highest to
to
lowest?
lowest. Yeah, I'm not looking for.
I'm gonna go Equalizer, American Gangster.
Equalizer number 1.
What was the second one again?
American Gangster, Malcolm X,
Malcolm X.
Philadelphia, or Equalizer. I don't know Equalizer.
Equalizer was good. It was
Was
a big one. Yeah.
Was
It's
it
'cause
recent?
It was recent. Yeah. Equalizer did really
We're
well.
going Equalizer number 1.
I'd be okay
Hold
with
on.
it.
Just
It's
settle-
going to be between
Everybody
Equalizer and
just
American Gangster.
Settle down.
American Gangster, if you haven't seen it,
It is a good movie.
Man, it's a good
I've
movie.
seen
Frank
that.
Lucas,
You
man.
want to go with that? AG?
If he wouldn't have had that
That was a good movie.
what was that jacket that
Yeah.
mink or chinchilla that he put
That's
on
just a
at the
fun
boxing
word.
match?
That's just a fun word, chinchilla.
He put on that mink coat, and then they're like, "Who is this guy?"
You know what? Before I die, I need a chinchilla coat just because I can say, "How do you like my chinchilla?" That's a
Let's
fun
work
word.
on it, Pat.
That's
you think we
terrible.
can
You know how many chinchillas it takes to make a coat? They're small.
Yeah, so am I.
chat? Hit up
So
eBay. Find him a chinchilla
Fine.
coat.
Isn't that a great word?
I'm going Equalizer,
I want that to
American
be my
Gangster,
nickname. Hey, chinchilla.
Malcolm X, Philadelphia.
Okay, hold on. Say that again. AG?
Equalizer,
No. Okay, Equalizer,
American Gangster,
AG,
Malcolm X,
MX,
Philadelphia.
Philly.
And I could be very wrong on this. but
Now, I
believe-
think we should get some kind of credit if we hit at least one. Okay, give us from top to bottom, 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
Yeah.
All right. Highest grossing is
Yes.
American Gangster.
AG. We just barely missed that one.
Second, The Equalizer.
Okay, we had them inverted. We're good. That's not bad, my man. You're still my man. You're still my man. You're
Then-
holding on by your fingernails, but you're still my man.
I don't really have fingernails.
Then Philadelphia.
Philly.
Oh, got that wrong.
Then Malcolm.
That was a tough one.
Okay,
Toughie.
so basically, Patrick, you missed all 4. You're not my man anymore.
I got one right.
No.
Right?
No.
Dang.
All right, we'll take 1 loss, though. That's not 4. That's 1 loss. Time, 5:48. We got time. Let me
All right.
get, that's a bad question, though. A 4-part
course it is.
question is a terrible question in trivia. Trivia is an answer, yes or no. You missed or not. That's bad. Hey, can I speak to your supervisor?
No.
Okay.
No. You're looking at him.
I was like, yeah, you're looking at him. You should do that thing, but like, yeah, and just drop down and stand back up.
Yes.
Let me go get him.
Hey,
Let me go get him.
Like Austin Power. He went up and he.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm the supervisor. All right, let me get our.
Let me put
time.
some wings in, man. I'm hung. You know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any, but you put
You're
them
not
in.
gonna get any wings?
Don't knock. Hurry up and come. Wait, just
Can
wait.
wait for,
You got a few minutes. Gosh darn. All right,
Starving.
we need
Starving
another
here.
question.
I'm looking for a sports
You got a
question
music
for you.
one? Sports, okay.
So we're up what 7-1 right now.
I was gonna say music would be a good one.
Patrick?
No, it's like 3-1, 4-1.
Don't you know how to cheat? God darn,
see.
Patrick.
You
What kind
got-
of a cheater are you?
You got that question wrong.
Whoa.
Yeah, 3-1. 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Patrick, quit being so honest.
Could I have a menu when you get a chance, please? Thank you.
All right, before we get to sports.
Hold on, I gotta get us. Hold
I'm
on.
ready.
Okay.
I like the focus. You see how Pat's focused over here right now? Like he's trying to give us a ringer. He's trying to flip us upside down.
Hang on.
I don't like the way that sounds, but I just need to find. I need our countdown here, and I can't find it here.
Oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Pat, we're waiting on you, pal. Don't mind us. It's just.
All right. In 2019, which NFL quarterback stunned the sports world by announcing his retirement at age 29?
Andrew Luck.
Okay.
That's my man right there.
We just talked about him the other day.
Back on track.
We just talked about him the other day.
Go,
I remember, man. He would still be playing to this day.
I bet you teams still contact him, seeing if he wants to play.
I'm glad they leave him alone.
All right,
Man,
so
it's
we're
done.
4-1. I like it. All right, we got time for a couple, 2 or 3 more. I've got to find our countdown clock, and I can't find it, Patrick. Where are my bookmarks?
That
at?
sounds like a
Where are my bookmarks?
you problem,
Patrick. I don't know how to find my bookmarks.
and not a you know.
That's a chinchilla.
That's a chinchilla.
I thought we were a team here, my man. What happened?
We are, but I have no control over that.
Where are my bookmarks?
You
at?
sound just like an old person right
I know,
now.
but I normally hit a button and it says bookmark.
Your bookmarks? Yeah, and your.
Where are they at? What are they in?
Are you going through Chrome?
I don't know.
I can't tell you how to work your phone. When you
I
say
think-
bookmarks, I'm thinking Google
Normally
Chrome.
I hit that, and something else I hit.
It might go back. Go back. Oh my gosh. Disaster.
I don't know.
Back.
It ain't.
Go back.
Okay.
Open it back up.
That.
Can we
Fine.
scroll here for bookmarks? Yeah, there's bookmarks here. Are those one of your things?
I don't know. Normally I hit bookmark and it has the time. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, folks. Folks, hold on. Just everyone, hold on. Can we just Patrick trivia? We got 3.5 minutes. Look at there, Patrick.
Nice.
See there. Remember how you
How
got
about a
that?
question and a
All right,
half?
let's go. Hey! What are you doing? Are you stalling?
Are you ready?
We're 4-1. Are we ready? We're about to win this damn thing.
He was just telling you how to
Let's go.
unlock your phone.
Hey,
I know,
I
right?
like your attitude. I don't like your attitude.
All right, let's get you guys going again.
Okay, I got a question. Which of these 3 has a bad attitude? Entertainment, Pat.
Oh my god. What did I? Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
What? This music question. What 1994 song
That's my man right here.
by the
94.
Cranberries was remade by Bad Wolves?
Zombie.
All right, Zombie. Yep.
It's in your
Zombie
head.
by the Cranberries. That's their name.
It's in your head. Zombie.
Hey, the
Zombie.
MMA fighter, the UFC, like he retired. And his nickname was the Zombie. The Korean Zombie. He would come out to that song. Oh my god.
Hey, all that's
chill,
great.
bro.
Hey,
Just freaking
hey.
chill seeing him come in.
Hey, you.
It was
That's all-
awesome.
That's all great, but I just got it right. We're 5-1. You know that song?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
I literally, if you would listen, you would heard that I was just talking. I was just talking about the song.
Well, you were in my aura.
I was talking
This
about
is-
the song.
I got it right. I wanted some attaboy. What about some
All right.
attaboy?
No.
Name. I need two
Dose.
of 3 coaches
Oh, here we go.
to win both a college football national championship and a Super Bowl title.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What?
I do.
What are we doing here now?
Could I do
We need one more.
the boneless
One more.
wings? Can I do
I gave you
5
Pete
of the
Carroll.
boss and then the rest
Okay.
of the
I gave you Pete Carroll.
But I can't acknowledge that
I mean-
5.
I need 2.
I want to do 15 total.
Why don't you need just one?
I need 2 because
Hold
Honey
on.
barbecue.
We got to get this right, Patrick. I'm all mixed up. You got an order going on. I got you.
Yes.
I got these people. I got Patrick. We need one more.
Don't worry, he's not ordering.
I don't need
He's not
anything.
ordering.
I'm in a bad mood. I gave you Pete Carroll. NFL, what is it? Super Bowl and
2 coaches.
I got it. I got it. Woo! Go Terry. Go
Who?
Terry.
Who is it?
Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer.
Oh, I don't know that
Barry
name.
Switzer. Cowboys in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Barry Switzer.
Did he go NFL to college, then college, or did he do the other way like Pete Carroll?
He went college to NFL.
College NFL, nice.
He was Jerry Jones's buddy. He took over for Jimmy Johnson.
Nice.
Can you name the third? There's 3 coaches.
Dang, that's 3.
Give me a quick hint. We got 50 seconds. Quick hint.
Is this like is this an older person too?
Older person too.
Oh man.
He won a Super Bowl in college, a Super Bowl and a national title. Is he a good name? Well known or no?
Yeah.
Hey.
We won it, by the way. Barry Switzer and Pete Carroll and
Jimmy Johnson.
I said it.
Wow, Jimmy Johnson.
And
Jimmy Johnson. Who did he coach in college?
Miami Hurricanes.
Oh, duh. I knew that.
Duh.
Gosh.
All right.
Duh,
Good
idiot.
job. You're here
God bless,
till
guys.
7
Yeah,
o'clock.
thank you very
You're
much.
right here. If you're in the
Appreciate you,
area,
man. Absolutely.
come by, say hi. Patrick, my back's a little sore from carrying you again, but I'm okay. Patrick Young doesn't give a damn about anything because he's got chicken wings ordered. That'll wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the Tuesday edition. We'll see you tomorrow at Twin Peaks. Have a great day, everybody.
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Rick's Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Rick's Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Rick's Jack's Beach.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
The Action Sports Jax 24/7 network is streaming. I'm Stuart Weber, and I'm here to teach you a nice 3-step process on how you can watch all your favorite programming from the Brent and Austin Show every weekday 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or the Cup Date with me. It's fantastic. We talk NASCAR. It's a great time. Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. All right, first step, easy. Download the Action News Jax app. You probably already have it downloaded on your phone, so you might already have that one taken care of. Step 2, see that stack of pancakes up there? You click that stack of pancakes, and it's going to bring down step number 3, which is a full screen of all the different streams that you can click on, including the Action Sports Jax 24/7 stream. You click that, the video's rocking and rolling on your mobile device, you're watching all the shows you want to, and you're having a good time. You can also do it on your smart TV with the Action News Jax Now app. I do it on my Samsung TV at home. It's a great way to watch it on a nice, large screen for all the content. That's the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Hope you can find it.
You trust CGC to make your water great, and now you can trust CGC with your plumbing needs as well. Fast, convenient scheduling, licensed and insured. A quick call away at 904-552-1242.
You never know when you're going to have an issue with a shower, toilet, or maybe it's a sink that sometimes is easy to fix. All right, let's be honest. I'm not fixing anything. I'm totally staging this because when I have a plumbing problem, I call CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing.
Trained professionals, transparent pricing, customer satisfaction. Small problem or even a bigger issue. Maybe you need a new tankless water heater or something a bit more intricate. The experts with 25 years of experience at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing can do it all. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. That's 904-552-1242 or cgcwater.com. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license.